Hi everyone. So my article is Climate Change Communication as Political Agenda and Voters' Behavior. Um, my name is Rachel DeCruzan, and a little thing about me is just um, I'm just a calm, chill, easygoing person. so okay, so the journal article source is the Environmental Science and Pollution Research. And I want to start off by saying why climate change is important. First of all, is because it is towards our future, and it's just really important because everything, like the sea levels are rising, and everything's just like out of control. So the hypothesis would is the public understanding of socio scientific issues and how political parties are framing and communicating about climate change. So, to start off, climate change can be seen as one of the biggest hurdle da- biggest hurdle data in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which its election to be accomplished by the year 2030, around that time. Um, So, to communicate the seriousness of climate change, different communication strategies have already been proposed by different researchers in the literature to trigger social and behavior change. So, for my research approach, they have used a survey uh, which they conducted in the urban and suburban regions of, sorry for my pronunciation, Lahore, Karachi, and Peshawar, so they can have a better understanding of climate change, trust in politics, and attitude. So it says that only 217 responses in total are collected from the quantitative survey, and then the at least 515 respondents, which are registered voters, are gathered from electronic devices. And then they also, so to examine the prime objective, the quantitative data in the form of manifesto for the general election in 2018 in Pakistan is taken into consideration. So they use the election from Pakistan in 2018. And then they also use the data sampling and collection. So this analysis will focus on three mainstream national political political parties of Pakistan, um, which will be introduced later on. Okay, so my research method, uh, what they used was quantitative and qualitative method. So they showed us surveys and statistics, and which, and for example, let's say like social networking sites were getting attention by the citizens while creating any perception about the performance of any political campaign. And then for qualitative, they used textual analysis, which was to uh, the analysis of the study indicates some interesting findings, which highlights the interaction between socioeconomic, psychological, and political factors. So they can understand the pro-environmental behavior of citizens and how they support climate change mitigation and adaptation actions. Okay, so research findings. So nations all over the globe are engaged in a race against time. So the three or 3 organizations from Pakistan. They plan to have changes to make the environment better for them and to help slow down the climate. So, with the PMLN, with its Green Pakistan initiative, will promote urban forestry by ensuring the provision of state land for plantation. And then almost all of the respondents believe that the climate change is real as it accounts for the increase in the overall temperature, the seasonal shift in rain, lifestyle, and the increased complex health issues in the society. So that's that. And then to conclude, to comprise the possible lead extracted from the quantitative and qualitative analysis, they use different strategies to initiate climate change for the political discourses and policy programs. So if the adversarial strategy isn't chosen, the other option is to be indifferent to climate change by choosing a dismissive strategy, which implies that political parties do not take clear positions on climate change with no policies or to address climate change and leaving it as no issue, which in my opinion I don't like. It also explains the power of social values comparatively high than the trust in politics and climate change knowledge, explaining attitude towards climate change. The attitude towards climate change further helps to understand their pro-environmental behavior as most significantly variable in the study. So that's that.